Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Mohammad Asim. I'm working as DevOps engineer. In this video, I'm going to show you how you can set up the React application, and we are going to develop the React application with the Docker, and we are going to deploy that particular application with the Docker as well. So let's begin. So I've already spin up the EC2 machine and I've already logged into this particular machine. So let me zoom in a bit for you guys. So let me open a code editor, my VS Code for you guys. So first of all, what we are going to do that we simply uh, are going to build this React application. For that, we are going to use the latest node, and this image is, as you guys know, that already available on the Docker Hub. So what I will be doing, I'm going to simply paste this command here, and what it does that it is going to simply pull this node application from the Docker Hub, and it is going to deploy that particular application. And uh, what we will be seeing that this is going to mapped with the port 3000 of my host machine. So if I do docker ps-a, you see this is up and running. So now what we are going to do that we are going to simply do exec, which means that we are going to um, go inside this particular container, and we are going to create one React application. So by default, npx is installed. If you do np and press tab, you will see npx is already there. So if I simply do paste here, it is going to create this React application, and the application name is going to be uh, app. So this app is, as you guys see, that it is going to be mounted in my host machine with the React app directory. So in that particular directory, our app is going to be placed. So let it complete. Once done, I'm going to simply cd into that particular app directory, and I will be executing the other commands. So it is almost finished. So, and then I'm going to run one and the command npm start. So what it does that it is going to simply start my application. So let me show you that part as well. So then I will be showing that I will be using that particular application, and I'm going to take that particular directory and build a React app from that particular directory. So if I do ls here, you will see that app directory is created. So simply if I do cd into that particular directory, and I'm going to simply run npm start. So what it does that it is going to simply start npm application in my directory. So let it run, and what I will be doing that I will be simply open this port on my security group with port 3000. So let me simply open this port. So this is my public IP. What I will be doing that I'm going to simply open this port on my public IP, and I'm going to simply save it. So I'm going to simply copy this particular. Let me show you guys the IP address, and I'm going to simply paste it here, and I'm going to map this port uh, um, with 3000. You see, React app is almost started, so it is started our React application on our port. So So if I do Control C, it is going to close the application. So what I will be doing, I will press Control D to exit out of this container. So I will now show you guys that simply uh, I'm going to remove this container. Okay, so because I don't need this container, I want to Dockerize my application. And if I do Docker ps-a, you will see that no other container is running. So uh, if I do ls here, you see in React app directory, I have app directory as well. So that particular application, let me show you that guy and that part as well. So if I do app um, cd into app and do ls, you see all those files are now available here. So simply uh, I will be going back into my root. Okay, now what I will be doing, simply I'm going to copy this application directory to my home directory. So I just want to show you guys that to make things really simple, that app directory is going to be our application which we are going to dockerize, and this is going to be copied on my home directory. So I'm going to simply then remove this React app uh, from my root. Okay, so guys, you see this app is now copied. If I do ls to React app, you will see nothing here. In fact, you will see app directory here because I've just copied, I've not moved it. So I'm going to simply remove this React to make things really simple for you guys, and it is going to be easier for us to continue from here. So we don't have any container running, and if I do Docker images, I'm going to remove that as well. So make things really simple for you, that we have simply built one application through Docker, which is the simple React app. So I'm going to do Docker run dash dash all. So I missed the system, Docker system run. Yes. So it is going to simply remove all the stuff from my machine, along with the dangling images, and everything is now removed. So no container is running. So but I need this app directory which I have built from my Docker application. I've just showed you guys this is how you can simply build through the Docker. So now it's time to Dockerize the application. So I can simply do that as well. So by using the cat command to create a Docker file. But what I will be doing, I'm going to simply copy this Docker file. I will be showing what we are going to do with this Docker file. So simply I will be creating this Docker file here, and I'm going to simply paste this code here. So let me save it first, and I'm going to reopen it. So gg to go to the top of this shell. So from node latest as build, so I'm going to use the node latest tab. You can use simply the lighter version of the node, but I've choose to go for the latest because it uses the Debian, and if you go for the Alpine one, it is going to be the definitely lighter one. But if you want to use those commands, so you have to look for the apk command as well. So anyway, it is going to be a bit heavier than Alpine. So okay, this is going to be from the build as build. So our working directory is going to be React app. So now then, what we will be doing, I've just comment out this copy package dot json. So instead, what we will be doing that we will be copying the app directory into my present working directory. So our present working directory is going to be the slash React app. So this is going to be this one. So then I will be running this command run npm install. It is going to install the application dependencies. Then we are going to go for the compilation in third step. uh, so we are going to run this npm run build, and we are going to simply then run the run yarn simply. So then from that particular build, we will be simply taking the Nginx latest. You can use the Alpine one as well, as I told you. So from the runtime, what we will be doing that our we change the working directory, and it is going to be the user shared Nginx HTML. And what we will simply then copy that particular build which we have created from the above. If you see from the top the build as build section, so from there we have a working directory slash react app. And uh, then what we are using, uh, npm run build. So our code is going to be in this particular directory, and we are going to simply paste in our present working directory. So our working directory is going to be usr share in the next html. So anyway, we are going to use that. So I have comment out the nginx etc conf.d. So if you have any custom files, you can with regard to the nginx default configuration, you can do that as well. In fact, we can do that as well now. So let me show you that part as well. As we have to create one nginx Nginx directory here, and the fifth step says that entry point already comes with the base Nginx and Apache, so we don't have to any use any command from with regard to the entry point or CMD stuff. So it is already going to be available from this particular Nginx latest image. So let me show you that part as well with regard to the Nginx. So what I will be doing that I will be creating one Nginx directory here, and if I cd into this Nginx, and I will be creating one default .conf uh, configuration file with regard to the Nginx. So let me show you that part as well. So with regard to the Nginx configuration for SPA, which is the single page application. So configuration is going to be that it is going to try for this URI. So the architecture is going to be, I'm not going to give you a lot of detail with regard to that, because in the video time is going to be too much. So with regard to the single file application, so it is going to look, it should look for this index.html, because it has all the links with regard to the other configuration. So it should use this configuration with regard to the Nginx. So what I will be doing that for the single page application configuration, I'm going to simply copy this command here, and I'm going to simply paste it. So what we have got here, let me simply cd into this home directory. We have Nginx directory and app directory and Docker file. So simply call this Docker build -t React React app. Let's call this V1. It's going to be the version one of our application. So let it build. So what it does that it is going to pull the latest node image, as we have already removed that particular image through the system rune, and it is going to pull that particular image um from our Docker Hub repository. So let it do that. So it is total steps are going to be 10 steps, and if you see that we have already successfully completed the second step. So in third step, what it is doing that it is copying that app directory into our present working directory, which is the React app. So it is now copied. So we have now on the fourth step, which runs the npm install. So it installs the relevant packages, and what it does that it is going to remove the any unwanted stuff from your application, or adjust the dependencies accordingly. So let it run. So once it's completed, so now we have also completed the almost completed the fifth step, which is the npm run build. So in build we have our code. So after that we run the yarn command. So it is now resolving the packages and fetching the relevant packages, and then it is going to simply put those in the build section. So in fact the build is completed. It is going to yarn, and it is going to in fact install the packages into our image which we are actually building. So it is going to be on the sixth layer of this React application. The advantage of creating this multi-stage build is that it is going to be the lightweight image, because if you see the size of the code is going to be in GB. So what it does, we just need a binary from our compiled code, and simply put that particular binary into the USS share Nginx HTML directory. So we have our application successfully built. So what I will be doing, I will be using simply this command to run this. So let me check the name as well. So React app React dash app v1. So seems like it is correct. So I'm going to copy this command, and what it does that it is going to run one React with Nginx on port 80 and let it run. So let's see what we have got. So if I run it, if I do docker ps-a, okay, if I do docker exec into that container, to which container? React. So let me simply copy this and paste it here. Bash. So as you see that our present working directory is this one. So if I do ls here, so our compiled code is now available um, in our USS here in the next. So what we can see now, let me simply, you see, previous one is running on that 3000. If I simply refresh it, it is going to be not available. So because no application is running on that particular port. So if I do simply go back to the React on port 80, you see our application is successfully running and containerized. So guys, this is the video with regard to the React application. Um, I will be providing you guys the code as well, so you can have a better understanding. And let me also show you the etc nginx conf.d. Okay, if I simply get it, you see our configuration which I've showed you guys is already copied into this particular directory with regard to the SPA single page application. So that is it guys. If you like the video, please like, share and subscribe the channel. Have a nice day. Thank you very much.